Hey, good afternoon, July 17th. This is Kevin. I garden in Zone 4B, central Wisconsin area, and I'm doing a summer garden tour update to let you know what has changed in my garden and how things are going. I'm going to spin the camera around and we'll get going. Okay, on the back side, south side of the property, and I'm just going to zip in onto my perennial garden, wildflower garden, and basically still have a lot of Coreospis blooming, and there's some Rudbeckia and blazing stars and echinacea and several other things blooming in there. And I planted some feather grass along this cable. This is kind of work in progress for me, I guess. And over in my annuals garden, I got a bunch of Coreospis still blooming here, and a variety of Rudbeckia, different plants in this kind of area where it's supposed to have my blackberries, but that's a work in progress too, trying to get those to grow. And along this fence here, I planted some Tithonia, or Mexican wildflower, or sunflower, Mexican sunflower. They have a nice orange color, very pretty plant. Then I also have, I'm just pointing out, some kind of disease. It's kind of stem rot. The flower stem rots over. It was more prevalent earlier because I think I was giving the whole thing too much water, and I cut the water back to maybe once every 5 days. It's all overhead, so I really don't want to go to drip on this because it'd be a lot of work to try to handle this area. So, lots of Mexican sunflowers, and here's some Rudbeckia. I believe it's Colorado Sunset or something like that. I gotta think. I'll come up with it in a little bit. And over here, there's some more Tithonia, or Mexican sunflowers. This is supposed to be the Goldfinger, and I think it's supposed to be a shorter variety to match in with my Rudbeckia, but it's growing taller than what the torch over there grew. So I don't know. I guess live and learn what works. In this middle here is a patch of Indian Summer Rudbeckia. It's all Indian Summer in there. I'm on the back side of the fence here. I got some echinacea in here and potatoes, and this is where I planted my fall. I got some fall raspberries here filling in this area, and there's a Joe Pye weed here. I'm just working my way around again inside the fence here. Get in the garden, and over in here I got my leaf mulch patch, and as you can see, I still don't have it all spread out. I'm behind on doing that. Still got some work to do. The weather's cooler now, so maybe I can get to it and get it done. And then here's some parsnips. They're growing kind of slow this year. And I got several different varieties of peppers here. Chili de Oaxaca, chameo, flannels, and bell pepper. I forget the variety names, but there's a few different varieties. And plan is to dehydrate and make some powders, spicy powders. Here's some zinnias here. These kind of fill in. They look pretty nice. And here's some hydrangea bush, and I got a rose here, and my cardinal clambers is finally starting to take off. There's one little flower down there. And I got some lateris, or blazing stars, and lilies, and then this is this one over here is Heliaspis, burning hearts. It's second year for them, so their planting is getting bigger. Hoping that they'll get bigger yet. And there's some bee balm, some different variety colors of that. And over in here is some more flowers, zinnias and it's different varieties of flowers here. Well, this is the potatoes in raspberries, and asparagus is over there, and I got some more peppers over in here, chameo and guajillo peppers. And there's some tomato plants. These ones look better than the rest of mine. And more raspberries. I've been raspberries and black raspberries, and I've been picking heavily every day. And the birds have been coming and getting them too. There's some apple trees here, pepper plants, and in here I got some more my tomato plants. I cleared out the radishes and spinach, and open up the area so I can walk in there and put some mulch, leaf mulch down, so I can work around the tomato plants. And honestly, my tomato plants look terrible this year. They haven't really grown that much, and the disease is going to come in and wipe them out by September. Here I got some basil and some parsley at the end there. It's my sweet corn patch. It's come around. It's starting to tassel, so I'm going to end up with something there, I hope. And over here is another apple tree, and here's the start of my potato patch. These 3 rows are russets, Silvertons, and over in here is the glads, and they're starting to bloom. They have I dug a trench 8-10 inches wide and filled it full of glad bulbs, one whether they're up or down. I just spread them out to cover up everything, and I should have a lot of blooms coming for quite a while. Over here is my melon patch. The melons are moving along. I cleaned out 2 rows of potatoes, one on each side. The red potatoes, those are my new potatoes for the year. We've been eating those, and they're very good. They keep moving here. And I got some more potatoes over here with some canna lilies I planted in the middle of the potato rows. So once the potatoes are gone, the lilies will still be there and provide some color and attract hummingbirds into the area. Here's the eggplant. It's looking a lot better now. Most of them have fruit, so Barbara will get lots of eggplant here shortly. And here used to be the peas in here. I cleaned it out and planted green beans, so hopefully we get a crop of green beans in early September, hopefully. If things work out, if I can keep the rabbits out. And then row of radishes. These are all Patterson onions, excuse me. Patterson onions. They seem to be doing pretty good. And I see I got some it's got flowering tops. I'm not sure why. And some green beans are bearing right now. That's pretty good. And one row of carrots, and it's actually a double row of carrots. And the carrots are doing pretty good. Something's been eating them. I got a fence up, try to keep the rabbits out, but that's the way it goes. And then a row of beets here, or a double row of beets, I should say. and a volunteer Kenna lily that's made it through the winter. I'm surprised because it got down to 20 below. Over here I just got a few flowers. Some more, I had some extra Mexican sunflowers and I stuck them here. And this one's got a Jap beetle on it. I gotta start making my rounds every morning and in the evenings to pick them buggers up. And then over in here is where it's supposed to have hibiscus. I think I got one plant has actually came back, but it's not going to bloom or anything. But anyway, I need to refigure this area out. I was going to replant hibiscus in here, and basically I need to wait till next spring to do that and to get the varieties I want at a somewhat decent price. And there's some Shasta daisies. I believe the variety is Alaska Shasta daisies. And my garlic patch, that's ready to be pulled. It's starting to die back. I got the water turned off, and I guess there's some daylilies here. They're in bloom. They look very nice. I may be getting some more daylilies here. A friend of mine's going to give me some, hopefully. And I got some coneflowers or echinacea here, and some different daylilies back there. And that's an aster. That's going to bloom this fall. And then my hops-tower, looks like they're starting to fruit now. But they filled out pretty good. There's some rosemary, some different flowers, and another hydrangea, park bench, and work bench, and up here I got a hanging basket, and that's got a purple bellflower in it. It's doing somewhat okay. I got another one over there too. Actually, 4 of them all together. It started some purple bellflowers, and I got like 25 started. Some first year trying to hang in baskets. Next year maybe I'll do a little better. Here's some more echinacea and daylilies and asters and that sort of stuff, and there's some more hydrangea there. So I think we'll and there's some more asylum. We'll step outside here a second. That's more Rebecca in here. Cherokee Sunset. That's what the name I was thinking of. This one here is looking really nice yesterday, and then rain last night. I see a bunch of them flop to the ground. So it must be, it's on its way out. There's another Cherokee Sunset, I believe, there. And I got some more Rebecca over there, and some coneflowers here, Cheyenne Spirit. I do have one rose here yet, and I already had to fence the hell out of it to keep the rabbits and the deer away from this. It's more work than I need. But over here is my rose, climbing rose. That's really filling out, and I got, I'll walk up here quickly. The deer ate this hydrangea bush. There's not much left to it. There's some different clematis that are blooming here. And that's where I got the other 2 hanging plants. Maybe next year I'll do more on hanging plants, because that seems to be a way to get them up in the air away from the rabbits and the deer. So anyway, that's about do it. I'm just going to mention one thing on my bat tower. I haven't confirmed it. I haven't seen a bat, but I do have bat droppings or bat gummo or bat poop on the bottom there, so I do think I have bats there. At any rate, that's about it. Well, I'll walk over here on the other side of the taking a look at the annuals garden for what I got going here. Lots of green stuff here. Here's some coleus. They're doing pretty good. Yeah, okay. Let me show you this real fast, and I'll get over here on this side. This is a bed of Rudbeckia Blate Prairie Sun. They have a lot of nice bloom. They have a green center, not your black or brown center. And then go over this one here, and this is Sahara. Tried to do a patch about 25-30 plants all together. Try to get a nice grouping, and that's kind of the way it came out. This is a volunteer here this Indian summer, but the rest is Sahara. And then this one patch here, it should be Cherokee Sunset, and I think most of them are from the way they look. Looks like there's some that could be autumn colors. A little different variety. There's more stuff over there. Different perspective looking at this stuff. But yeah, that's the way it works. Some more Sahara and Prairie Sun, and this is the Mexican sunflower. It's a nice orange color, and I believe this is some Cherokee Sunset here. Some different colors. Looks like I got quite a few bumblebees and honeybees today, so that's encouraging because I need some pollinators for my melons. But at any rate, I think that's about it for the tour today. That's the way the summer garden looks. Hard to say if I'll do another video this year, unless something really exciting comes along. So, wish everybody well, and see you again. Bye.